A lot of people gathered here in central London. The protest has been organized by the Stop the War Coalition, who are against foreign interventions and launching conflicts. You can see all the signs saying "Don't bomb Syria." The protest has just started. According to the campaigners, a foreign military intervention, including by the UK, has only deepened and prolonged the Syrian conflict. The protesters here, the organizers of the protest, will be presenting a letter signed by a number of politicians, celebrities, academics, and trade unionists, saying that further military intervention as proposed by Donald Trump, Theresa May, and Emmanuel Macron is not a solution. So we'll try and talk to some people and ask them why are they here. Hi ladies, I'm covering the protest, doing a Facebook Live. Why are you here? What are you protesting against? Why do you think the UK shouldn't go into launching airstrikes in Syria?
Why is dropping more bombs on people going to help? What is it going to help? What is it going to solve? Nothing. When have they ever sat down and spoken with Assad? They haven't. When have they actually offered something without all of their conditions from the West? They haven't. Don't bomb Syria. No more war.
According to a recent research by YouGov, it's a polling company, the British public are opposed to the UK and its allies launching missiles against Syrian military targets. Only 22% said that they would support these attacks, with almost twice as many saying they would oppose them, 43%.
Not a single Palestinian came. And the other Muslim came. What the hell are you doing?
Hi, I'm here covering the protest. Why are you here, and what do you think the UK government should be doing?
So we're here today to oppose... Sorry, I'm Shabir. I'll sketch you around. Sorry about that. So we're here today to oppose Theresa May's plans to escalate military intervention in Syria. We don't think it's right at all. It's not going to solve the conflict in Syria. It's only going to increase the bloodshed and prolong the conflict. And it's an absolute shambles that she wants to follow Trump without a mandate from international law or from domestically, and to drop more bombs on the people who've been facing extreme violence for 7 years.
Do you, Theresa May is legally not obliged to get Parliament's approval. Do you think she should be consulting the politicians in the Parliament before taking a decision?
I mean, absolutely. I think if she decides to go ahead with airstrikes without consulting Parliament, that's an affront to democracy. But I think from what we've seen in the last 16 years, where Parliament approved the war in Iraq and in Libya and in Syria in 2015 against ISIS, it's not just about parliamentary democracy, it's also about making the wider arguments that war is not acceptable either way. But of course, that parliamentary approval is one big step in that direction.
Beer with 2 B's.
Yesterday, Theresa May held discussions with her cabinet, and after that meeting, they decided that it was vital the use of chemical weapons did not go unchallenged, and the use of chemical weapons is integral to the alleged attack against Syria's Duma. No evidence has been yet presented on this attack. Theresa May. Sorry if we lost you here, it's because it's due to bad signal, and for those who are just joining this live, we are in central London. We are opposite Downing Street. That's the residence of the UK Prime Minister Theresa May, and there is a protest going on organized by the Stop the War Coalition and the supporters who are calling on the British leader not to join any missile strikes in Syria. As you can see, the signs here say "Don't bomb Syria." I was just talking about the phone conversation that Theresa May had with US President Donald Trump yesterday, after which they have decided that they would cooperate closely on an international response to the alleged use of chemical warfare in Syria's Douma. But as you can see here, and largely launch of airstrikes is not supported by the public opinion. I hope you can hear me, and we'll try to official proof because
Well,
of
I
this
think
experience.
a lot of people seem to have forgotten the Iraq War. It's quite extraordinary. The national press are all biased anyway. They speak the government message, if you like, the corporate media. Nobody's questioning. Nobody's questioning why would Syria, why would Assad chemically attack his own people when he's actually winning ground from the rebels? It doesn't make sense. I'm trying to look at it as an investigative process. Why? I'm asking questions. Why? Why would Assad gas his own people? It doesn't stack up.
As you say, the attack in Douma is an alleged attack.
It's an alleged attack. It hasn't been proven.
So, do you think that there should be some official proof presented to the public before?
Of course. The Organization for the Prohibition of Chemicals, Assad's ally is Russia. And Russia has nuclear weapons. So I think it's really a very, very, very dangerous move on behalf of Great Britain and America.
Sorry. Do you think if you're saying that there should be more diplomacy involved?
Yes.
Do you think that Boris Johnson should step up as the foreign secretary and engage in more diplomatic discussions with Moscow?
I actually think he should step down because he's made a complete buffoon of himself. He is accusing Russia of... he's accusing Assad. Well, actually, he's accusing Russia of... I'm going back to the Skripal case now.
Yeah.
He's accusing Russia of being behind that. Why would Russia do that when, during the year of their elections, and when they're going to host the World Cup later on in the year? Why would they do that? After this Skripal being here for 8 years, living in a peaceful manner, why would they suddenly attack him? That doesn't make sense either. I believe that these two incidences are linked. I think that the Skripal case was engineered to happen so that there would be provocation against Russia, and that would set the scene for what's happening now in Syria.
So why would Boris Johnson need to step down?
Because he's not capable of being a foreign minister. He's a buffoon. He's an embarrassment to the British people. He doesn't speak the truth.
So legally, Theresa May is not required to get the approval of the Parliament.
She is supposed to.
But do you think that it needs to be done?
Yes, I do. But before that, there needs to be proof of the crime that allegedly has been committed. There is no proof. I keep coming back to that. And why would Assad do that? I keep coming back to that question as well.
Do you feel like your sentiment is supported generally in Britain?
If you look online, yes it is. But if you read the national corporate media, no. Because they're all saying the same thing. It's the government agenda. So we're not actually hearing the truth, or there are no more investigative journalists writing in these newspapers. There are very few left. But you can find them online. And there's a huge support for Stop the War online.
And as we can see, a lot of people
All right,
Stop the War Coalition. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You're just joining this Facebook Live now. We're in central London. We're right opposite down the street, which you can see right over there. And right opposite, here are the protesters against Britain joining in the US.